Hello. Hello. Good evening, good morning, guys. Good evening, good morning. We will cover today the my $20 million ecom page formula. This is something very exciting. This is by the way, this is the page formula that got us this award with our company D2C brands. So it will be very exciting. I have also the presentation to share with you guys. So it will be very, very exciting stuff. So guys, if you can just drop in the comments if you can hear me and if you can see me okay, just drop one in the comments. Just drop one in the comments, guys. Hello. It's freezing. All right, cool. Cool, guys. All right, let's go. Let's go, guys. So, yeah, I'll cover basically the structure for the product page that pretty much we're trying to like always keep in this kind of like format, in this structure. We will also cover, I think, probably the most important part of kind of like putting together the product page, either the product page or let's say you have like a landing page. You say you have like a pre-sale page, right? So we'll cover those as well. I'll show you some very good examples for those, so that if you have, let's say, product page, right? This is how we approach testing products, right? This is how we scale products very fast, because let's say we have something that works like a product page, right? Like, and it converts, let's say, like 2%. What we do is we're testing it against the landing page. So, for example, the same content, everything is the same, but we might add more visuals, right? We might add more of the kind of like different parts, maybe more social proof, right? Maybe different structure of the images, right? Just the different like combination of images, guys. And I want to show you this. This is very, very very cool example here. Guys, let me know. Just drop one. Just drop one, guys. If you can see my screen, just drop one in the comments. Drop one in the comments. Yep. All right. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. You just switch everything off. So here, right? If we're looking at it here, right? Like, for example, this is very good example, right? Like, so the traffic here on this page, this is like a pre-sale page, goes to this page, right? And what you will find here, like, let's say this image, right? Like, notice this image here, and the structure here is visual. It's nice, it's good looking. There's a lot of social proof, but let's say you do it like this, right? Boom, another version. Like, so pretty much like the difference might be like very, like, so you have 16 here, right? And you have 15. Right? Like the difference here, this image here makes such a big difference. This image here makes such a big difference because this is what users see when they land on the page, right? You will see also the fastest, easiest, and most convenient coffee, right? So it doesn't say like, so the brand name here is Javi. It doesn't say like, hey, Javi coffee, you know, whatever, right? This is garbage. This is like how most businesses present their products, but this is more like, this one is more like direct response. So what we find working for us for the product pages is a more like direct response style, right? Like the fastest, easiest, most convenient coffee. You're giving the benefits right away, right? Because unless your brand is like Coca-Cola, right? Like if you go, for example, on Apple website, if you go, for example, on Apple website, this is where like you can just say, oh, this is like an iPhone, right? Like because everyone knows iPhone, right? iPhone 13 Pro, right? I mean, so they can be like very specific. They don't have to go into like, a lot of like details. They go into like details here, but you can see kind of like how the overall like structure. They don't have to hype it up. They don't say like the fastest, best camera phone like in the history of the world, right? They don't say that because they just say iPhone and people know what iPhone is. But your brands probably don't have the brand awareness that Apple has. And so, oh, by the way, guys, this is someone asked like, what happened to your Instagram? Some cunt, some cunt has disabled my account, right? Like I guess reported or something, and we will we will get it back. But guys, don't, if someone is asking you for money, like from there's like this account, the fake account, guys, don't get anything from this account. This account is absolutely fake. This is garbage account, right? Like don't get anything from this account. This is not my account. My account is Alex Fedotov with 3F, right? This is someone just like created account. Don't buy anything. Don't listen to what this piece of shit says. Don't get anything from this account, guys. This is what happens as you I guess this is just part of kind of like getting more awareness and bigger audience, that people start to like ripping your stuff the same way they ripping your landing pages and your ads. And we've had over the years, we've had like thousands of our ads. Like I see our ads like everywhere because people copy them and then a bunch of people run them. Obviously we're taking them down, but this is just part of the growth, right? This is part of the growth. And so like when you have people like copying you, this is pretty much means that you're on the right track. Obviously it's not like very pleasant. By the way, guys, if you want the I have a special like cheat sheet for taking down your competitors. Someone copying your landing pages, someone copying your ads, how to take those bitches down. So guys, if you want that, just comment DMCA below, and I will share that with you, or our team will share it with you. DMCA, to take down the bitches down, right? This is the goal for this, guys. Just comment DMCA. So Niels here asks, can you show us any video examples that get a high click-through rate, please? Yeah, for sure, 100%. I'll show you some. I'll show you some very, very cool examples. Copying is the best form of flattery, for sure. For sure, it's not pleasant, but it is. If you're in a position where you are being copied more than you are copying someone, then it means you're in a cool place. How do you exactly get those visuals? Show you guys in a second. At your current stage, who are your mentors? What do you learn from them specifically? All right, I'll cover that. I have several people in different areas, right? It is quite difficult to have like one mentor that kind of like covers all of the aspects, because sometimes you need like, let's say you need like a health coach, right? I would kind of like break it down into like few areas, like so business, health, relationships, and that's it. I mean, these are like main kind of like areas, and overall like mental state. But it is comes down with together with health, right? So you have, let's say you have for health. So for health, I have a personal trainer, right? He's also mentoring me on like on different things like mental things. So that is on that side. I'm in good relationship with also like just high performance coaches. that kind of like trained the professional like athletes. I mean, they're like very kind of like tough people. So I have them if I need to get like I have water ring here. If I need to get like a specific advice, or I'm feeling like, I feel some challenge, to just reach out to them and get help from them. So and so that's pretty much like on that side. On the business side, I mean, so we are like in several masterminds. Some of them who's our team members that we're learning from, pretty much learning from people whose business is in position where we want our business to. And then so those are more continuous. Those are masterminds that are like $50,000 a year each. So those masterminds, we basically participate. They're like live meetings and stuff. By the way, guys, we have a mastermind for like the best like e-commerce people on earth, right? Like if you want to come together with the best like e-commerce people who are doing like 7, 8, 9 figures, or people as well who have, let's say, merchant accounts, kind of like who can solve any problem on that side. People who are experts, let's say, with copy, right? Like who's generated, hundreds of millions of dollars with the copy that they have created, right? Like with funnels that they have created, with different advertising platforms. Just comment below in comments mastermind. So one of our team members will reach out to you. It is not cheap. It's not for everyone. It's only for people who are like looking for that top line access and top line like support and accountability with very high level people. So if that's you, just comment mastermind below. So yeah, so that is on that side. Amazing takeaways. Amazing takeaways, amazing visuals, direct response style like Javi. That's very cool example. But you can see like pretty much what it comes down to, guys, is right. Like if you start thinking about, right, this is what we haven't done it enough. I'm just saying like from this perspective, if you look at it, right, like so you have so much like split testing that goes on here, right? Like so you pretty much testing like different product pages. And so which means I will give you this structure, guys, for like that worked for us, that has generated tens of millions of dollars for us, right? That got this this one funnel like $20 million. This one funnel here, $20 million. It didn't get to like we should apply for 25. I think within a month or so we'll be able to. And this is the structure, right? This is a structure that pretty much has done those results. You can replicate it for any product. You can adapt it for any product, and you can scale it very aggressively because this structure simply converts, right? So guys, I'll start sharing with you my screen. So just drop one, guys, in comments if you if sound and image is still okay. So I'll share this with you. All right, cool. Wireframe template. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, this is kind of like this is the structure, right? And you can replicate it as much as you can, or for us, it's kind of like we use this as a main example, right? But then as kind of like we are testing different variations, and I'll give you also some examples, like plenty of examples. If you want slides, by the way, from this presentation, just comment slides below. Just comment slides below, guys, so our team can send it to you, so you can implement on your side. But this is kind of like how it goes, right? When user lands on page, right? You can see, and this is very similar, right? This is literally like Java is like literally following the same framework. So you can see when you're landing the page, you want a high quality attention grabbing image here, right? Like this is here is very colorful and very big, right? Because the reason it should be big is because like when user lands on the page, the visuals are very important, right? We as humans, we kind of like grab the visual aspect, the visual like information a lot faster than like written word. So this one should grab the attention. The same was as was creative on Facebook. If you have like the creative that grabs attention from first seconds, now you have a good ad. If you don't have that, even if you have like a perfect ad, but if first few seconds are not grabbing the attention, then pretty much this probably will be not very good performance. So you have this on top, right? Big image, and then more images, right? You want to have the visuals is probably one of the most important elements. So you want to have high quality images. You want to have them like colorful. You want to have them like very detailed, right? So that's on the visual part. Then for the product CTAs, like product call to action and product like USP, right? I call it like USP, unique selling proposition, because if you just put it here, if you just put here like, hey, this is like poor vacuum cleaner. I mean, this is vanilla, right? Like this is so like, instead if you put like not, instead if you put not like poor vacuum cleaner, but like instantly clean your skin um, for purity, or for let's say for glowing, like instantly create like a glowing skin from your home in like 3 minutes, right? Like here, this what could be on top, right? Because no one cares about your product unless your product is like Apple, like I mean already like so established. No one cares about the product. So what people care is like, okay, what they'll get from it. So if you start thinking from the selfish like standpoint here, okay, fastest, right? If you break it down, okay, fastest. Okay, people don't have time. People want to do like fastest. Okay, easiest. All right. So people also don't want to waste time. Like people want the easy way. People always want the easy ways. And that's why the easiest way sell. That's why on iPhone, like the interface is so simple because they want to make it easy to use and also most convenient, right? People like convenience, right? People like Uber, right? Because it's convenient. People like Uber Eats because it's convenient, right? People like things that are like fast, instant, convenient. If you have that kind of like mix embedded in your product, you can do extremely well. Guys, let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. Just drop two. Just drop two if it makes sense. Let me put it in mobile. Let me put it in mobile, right? Like I think that's a very good. Someone asked like to put it in the mobile because this is where a lot of the users will be seeing this. All right, so let's check it out on mobile, right? Boom. So this is how it looks on mobile, all right? Let me share my screen, guys. Let me share my screen. Someone asked like if we build our pages with click funnels. Yeah, we do, but I mean that's not the only option, right? So check it out. So if you look here, right, this is how it looks on mobile. All right, so this is how it looks on mobile, which is pretty convenient. And so you land on the page. This is what you see above the fold, right? Above the fold, when you're landing on the page, you want to be seeing like the image, right? That's attention grabbing, colorful, right? So that specific offer. Then you have your USP, and then instant wrap and instant coffee you want in seconds. Simply add, enjoy your favorite drink. Very short to the point, kind of like description of the main offer. Like simply use your like pour vacuum cleaner. Simply go over like the most like problematic areas on your skin and clean your skin and make it perfect within weeks, whatever, right? Like, so that's just example for like pour vacuum cleaner if we were like to sell it. But that's how it looks here. Scroll down, big, good, like call to action, right? Colorful, visually distinctive. More visuals, right? This is what's important. Visuals. Comparison to the old way, right? Because if you're going like into the market that is like already familiar with your product, with similar type of products, so you're competing against something that was like established. Like, for example, like if we're like to sell like crypto offer, right? Like you say like the old way to send money, right? Like you go to the bank, like you stay like 60 minutes in a line, which is stupid, you know, and then like you send the wire, and then like it takes another like 3, 4, or 5 days for wire to arrive, and so that's the old way, right? And then new way, right? So you compare it. This is very direct response. This is amazing example here, because this is pretty much kind of like how you can sell any product, right? Like reasons why you should get it, you sell it, right? Social proof, and then another call to action, and that's it, right? Like, so this was done extremely well. This is very direct response, guys. Let me know if that makes sense so far. I mean, Java is a great example. If you want to emulate, Java is a great example here. Mobile, yeah. So we are viewed in the mobile. All right, slides, guys. Yeah, comment slides if you want to have. That's cool. That's awesome. Cool. So yeah, let's get on with it. So, right. So you have the product information here, right? Then you have the benefits and USPs, right? Like you have like one benefit. You have another benefit. You have another benefit. I think 3 to 5 is a perfect like sweet spot. I think if it's more than that, it's just like overwhelming people. And then if you need to compare, I think the very, very, very important like element here is the comparison, right? Like what is the comparison to the old way or new way, right? This is very important. If you are like in the market, like 99.9%, you'll be like in the market that's already established, right? So for example, if Apple would like specifically go like after the like fans of like, let's say, Samsung, then it would be like like the old way and the new way, right? The old way and the new way, right? Like, so the old way is like slow loading, whatever, like and then the new one, very easy like interface, so very easy to use, like so many apps, battery lasts longer, whatever, right? So you can make it visual so that people can make easy decision. Yeah, they have very good very good structure and very good lenders here. Cool. So yeah, then we have the social proof, right? Like, so the social proof is visual, has to be visual, right? Like, so what's been working for us is like having using the faces, right? Using like faces and using the kind of like, you can see, right? Like when humans see other faces, they're more like they are very kind of, that's what grabbed the attention. That's where kind of like you stop scrolling and watch. So that's on that side, right? So elements of successful high converting ecom landing page. So optimized above default with benefits and compelling CTA. more thorough explanation about benefits and unique selling propositions, right? You gotta sell your product. You don't just expect that because like your landing page design is good, like people will come in and buy, right? You cannot expect that. You gotta sell it. Icons and visuals to break up the copy, right? Like you'll see here. So if you look here, right, like image, text, right? You don't want to be putting like so much like text. It's kind of like in line, because this is what gets like very boring very fast, and then people stop scrolling and they leave the page because they get bored. Frequently asked questions and that addresses objections directly. This one here, I think this one has it. Let me see here. No, this one doesn't have like frequently asked questions as is, but it kind of just explains all of these in a detail. Multiple calls to action, right? If someone scrolls through here, you don't want them to scroll all the way back to the top in order to just like click on the product and add it to cart. You want to have it on the bottom. You want to have like multiple calls to action throughout the page. Massive social proof, right? You want to have UGC reviews, testimonials, photos, videos. The more visuals, the better, because again, this is what people kind of like. People kind of like visuals, right? It's grabbing the attention. What is happening here, right? So, and then you want to know what's happening after that. So it just grabs your attention, kind of like consumes you, like drags you into it. Us versus them comparison table. So here it's done with this structure. Let me see the 15 variation here. Competitors. Let me see here. Yeah. So new way, old way, and new way. Right. This is kind of like comparison table. Striking product imagery and visual design that aligns with brand cohesively. So you can see the colors are very consistent. So it's like the yellow, dark, like the black. You have the red, right? So specific color scheme that is used throughout the whole kind of like throughout the whole like process. You want to have the brand identity. If you want to have like a brand identity, guys, if you don't have it like specifically defined, if you don't have like a brand book for your brand, then you can get it. It's actually pretty straightforward. Like, so you can see here, if you go and like check like brand identity, right? So let's say this is like corporate brand identity system and style guide. So you have the particular colors that are consistently being used, whether that is with your ads, whether that is so brand book is another one, right? So this is it, right? The fonts that are used all the time, the colors that are used all the time. So then you consistently, if you have the ads, right? If you have, let's say, your landing pages, so they're all done in a very consistent color scheme, very specific fonts, right? So it's kind of like repeats itself all the time. And then it's very consistent, so you don't have to figure out it every time. And strong offer, right? So this is pretty much the essence of the offer. This is top of the page. This is the first thing that people see. People see the visual and people see this. These are like two of the most important things on your page. If you fuck it up here, then what you have below doesn't matter as much, right? Like this here would be probably like number one thing like that we are testing. You know, if you want to improve something, you want to improve the let's say the conversion rate on the page. Oh, like someone says to me like, hey Alex, my page does not convert. Okay, no worries. Like this is like the first thing that you want to test, you know, the top of your page, whether that's like a visual or you want to test this the offer here, right? These are like two most important things that you want to test. Guys, let me know if that makes sense. Drop 3 in the comments if that makes sense. Guys, drop 3 if that makes sense. All right, cool. What is the most important follow sequence thoughts the reader page will go through when evaluating considering to purchase products? Mac Labs, their research the value proposition, conversion rate optimization. Okay, cool. Through the sequence of thought. That's interesting. Above default, yes, for sure. This is like number one thing that you optimize. Your conversion rates are low. This is what you do, right? You're focusing on improving your above default thing. That's typically what makes the biggest difference. So let's review some of the examples here, right? And what you will see is that like the examples will be quite like different, right? Like not everyone is using exactly the same thing, but pretty much one way or another, they are they're similar, right? So you have like disco, right? Like so disco is preparing ice stick. I mean, this could be like this could be done better. Like I think this is kind of like type of brand where like they're focusing more on brand than they focusing kind of like on direct response. I like more direct response stuff. Could be that it's working for them because they have budgets to advertise. Maybe they're not focused on front end conversion as much. This here is good, kind of like the main components here. Debuffs, brightens. Okay, so what exactly it does to your skin? Pairs well with quick add to the cart. To use. So how to use. So this is decent. You have the frequently asked questions, Disco VIP. All right. Then comparison with competition. Break of an eye, before and after, which is cool. And you have some social proof, which is okay, right? I mean, I would rank this page probably like 4 out of 5, maybe, right? Like 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's like probably 4 out of 5. 3.5 to 4 out of 5. I mean, most components are there, but just like this about default is not very enticing. So even if you land on the page, and this is like, what is this even? Like, I don't even, it's not like, it's kind of like more like branded advertising. Looks like, if product is like very well known, maybe it is. But I would make it more direct response here. However, if it might be working, it might be converting, right? If it's converting, then it's awesome. But if not, I would test better offer here and better images here. You have another one here, Manta Sleep. Pretty good example here. Manta Sleep Mask, again, I would test this. Comfist. I would probably put this here, right? Kind of like the offer. World's Comfist 100% blackout sleep mask. So, so this is good. Visuals, right? Like you have visuals, image, right? Like you have the comparison table. You have like our mission, which is also pretty good. You have video testimonials, which is also like pretty good. This page is also like 4 out of 5, 110% of your order. Nope. This one is good. I would test having these probably. I would probably test like this image because it's like looking like at you, right? And it's I would probably test this or this as the main image, right? This is what I would test instead of just the product image, because again, unless product is so well known that everyone knows it and they see it and they want it, then you got to start with something that grabs the attention. Grip harness. So this is a good example. Original grip harness. Again, this is more like this one. Yeah, this one is focused on the brand. Personalized, no pull dog harness. Maybe this is type of product that is like hard to kind of like differentiate yourself with, but I would put here eliminate choking and pulling when walking your dog instantly, whatever, right? Something like this I would do here, or reduce risk of neck injury for your dog, right? Something here that would grab the attention, would get people to scroll lower. So this as well, like, so Blissy is a good example. You can see everyone is pretty much like, but here, right? Like sleep better, sleep cooler, and wake up with clear skin, beautiful hair. So this is direct response. This here wants you to click on it, right? This one's like wants you to keep scrolling because it's enticing you from the first like second. So this here is good. Product name is good. Image here, again, I would probably make this something like this. Would be more appealing. And the rest of the structure here is good. Visuals, testimonial, social proof, comparison, right? So pretty much everyone is like using more or less similar structure for their pages. Here, John Care shoes for dogs. Ooh, this one is a bit confusing. It's still good. I mean, the lower part here is decent, but on top it's kind of like very, very busy, right? It looks very busy. Now again, it might be converting very well here, but it's hard to kind of like joint care choose. It's so much stuff here, right? It's just like you land on it and it's like, guys, and by the way, you can drop your landing page so I can give you some feedback. You can drop your landing page here. I'll give you some feedback. So this one I'll probably rank like 3 out of 5, but it might convert. Performance package 4.0. So here, finally, no worries about personal grooming. This here is decent. It's obviously like 9-figure brand, so I mean they must be doing something right. So here it's more focused on the product itself than on the so skin safe technology here, waterproof, so visuals. This is very nice here. They do a lot of like the brand awareness advertising, right? So when people click on it, you know that they already know what the product is. And if they go here, the right tools for the job, this is decent, right? It's not like extreme like direct response. It's more kind of like focused on the brand, but it's good. And if it's like 9-figure brand, it's perfect. So his whitening kit, you can focus here on the product. I mean, it must be converting. Here. Cyber Week. I would do it differently. We try to focus on the like USP on the offer here. But again, if it comes from, let's say, warm traffic, if it comes from like influencers and they say like, this is Snow at home his whitening kit, then when people land on the page, they know exactly what that is, and they basically just buy. Easy and effortless, yeah, right. Like probably that's something along the lines what I would put on top. That's what I would put on top, at least in a sub headline or something like that here to get people to scroll. I would evaluate the kind of like the heat maps, right? Like Lucky Orange or Hotjar, and I would see kind of like where people most of the time, scrolling and focusing their attention on. And I'm pretty much sure like it would be somewhere on top, like, and then they stop scrolling, right? Like probably like 50% people like don't even scroll about like, beyond like above default. So that's something that I would improve here. This is actually pretty basic page here. I think the focus here is on the quality of traffic. So with quality of traffic, guys, because this is so important. like quality of traffic, pretty much like people talk about the conversion, we just talk about the breakdown of the page, but at the end of the day, like the quality of traffic you get will determine your conversion rates, right? And you might have like very like bad, like I mean very basic like product page, but then let's say if that traffic comes from the influencer that has endorsed the product, right? Say like, and people trust that person, then they don't care about the USP, they don't care about the offers as much. But if you combine these two, let's say you have a good offer, you have a good product page, and then at the same time you have the good like traffic, let's say you have influencers, you have Facebook, and it's kind of like multiple touch points at any given point. You're retargeting people a lot, so there's a lot of impressions. They see your brand like 10 different times from in 10 different places, then the quality of those clicks will be extremely high, and the conversion rates will be extremely high. Guys, let me know if that makes sense, kind of like the correlation between traffic, quality of traffic specifically, and the conversion. Guys, drop 4 if that makes sense. Drop 4 below if that makes sense. All right, so got here some like landing page. Okay, this is in German. Now, in German, I have, if it's, all right. Someone has to repeat, like, hold on, I can't click on it. Let me see if I go to Facebook and I click it from there. And by the way, guys, if you want slides from this presentation so you can go through it, you can see all these examples, then just comment slides below. One of our team members will send it your way. All right. Okay. See here. Yeah, let me review it. Let me find it on the Facebook group here. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean here I would definitely make some. Now, if you're selling in Germany, right, and it might be not as competitive as not as competitive as like United States, and not as many people selling this product, then it might be like that requirements for your like page might not be as high. Now, I don't know like the kind of like the cultural aspect here. Maybe that's all people care about in Germany, but I like when it is more kind of like, hey, sleep like 10x better, like 10 times better with this like relaxing lamp, or whatever, or occupy your kids with this lamp so you can focus on your stuff. The offer, I would put it on top. It's probably here. It's probably here. It could be cultural as well. Maybe in Germany, like you don't have to be as specific about it, but pretty much you want to think like, okay, so why do people buy this product in the first place, right? Like, what is the main like benefit of this product? How they use it, right? So whether they use it for themselves, whether they use it to sleep better, whether they use it to I don't know, occupy their kids, just for the design perspective. So if it's for design perspective, I would make it like this lamp is like is disrupting the internet because like it's like in 100,000 homes. People love it for, for these like best designers are using this lamp to, or best kind of like home people who care like how the home looks, like home decor people are using this lamp to improve like how their house looks, whatever, right? Something like that would make most people love the design. Okay, cool. All right. Image ad conversion rate 1%. Yeah, 1% is low. Like 1% is definitely like low. So I would improve that. I would focus, okay, so what is the design, right? And you can test it on a separate page, right? Let's say you have this page and you have another page with a different kind of like headline and structure differently. You can do like Shogun, or you can do some other like landing page builders, kind of like to build a different structure. Just by the way, comment slide. So I send you these examples here. And so let me see here. All right. So you can send it these examples. You can use like Pagefly, the landing page builder here. You can use Shogun. This one is pretty good. Like, so show you some of the, maybe show you some of the like templates. It's like drag and drop. It's very easy to use. And you can use Zipify as well. So Zipify is also pretty good. You have different like templates for different needs. So this is what I would, this is what, okay, yeah, we're using, okay, we're using Pagefly. His lines is so wide, which would be bad user experience. Don't ruin your back. That's a good point, man. Yeah, I'm standing like half of the time. I'm standing half of the time I'm sitting. Have my massage weekly. So here. All right, so this is cool, right? This is cool. Here, yeah, Shogun is pretty good. Yeah, what I would improve here would be kind of like better visual structure. It doesn't look like a very, let me see here. Okay, oh, here it looks actually better, but I would make it like, okay, this top like design, and also here I would make like why this makes such a great addition to design, right? Here I could also add like comparison with other design things. Okay, you could also like, you can buy this, or you can buy like 20 lamps that are kind of like a different colors. Comparison with something that people alternatively would buy. And so that would come down to like just talking to your customers, specifically those that maybe have bought like more than 2 times, and seeing why they bought it in the first place. Also, I don't see a lot of humans here, right? It's all kind of like about the product. I don't see like smiling people with the product. I don't know, maybe in Germany people don't smile that much, right? Like maybe that's not what like resonates with people. Maybe kind of like marketing is slightly different, but I would assume like it's kind of like, let's say you have a person that's like holding this ball and like smiling, attractive person, that would probably have decent, click-through rate. Again, like 1% conversion rate, it is quite low, right? It is quite low. In Germany, I know like people getting like 3-5% conversion rate. Obviously, the cost per click is good, so compensates for it. Then also here, okay, so there's like Fragen. I don't know what that means at all. So this one I would continue run. I would obviously like milk it as much as possible, but on the side I would test some other variations, and specifically focusing on the design aspect, the design angle of it, right? So this is what I would do here to improve the conversion. Guys, let me know. We do smile. This is good, man. People in Germany don't smile, man. How to fix the style fragment is frequently asked questions slides. Let's go. I prefer gem pages more than page fly. Which conversion rate should I aim for? Whichever conversion rate is kind of like the most profitable for you. With this price point, I mean, this is low conversion rate, I would say. Like with this price point, you should be getting like, let's say if it's like minimum here, you should be getting like from like at least 2%, from at least like 2% to 5%. 2 to 5% conversion rate. This is what I would aim for, right? It's pretty much doubling. I mean, if you can double, imagine you can double the output here, your metrics would improve significantly. You'd be a lot more profitable. And you can scale, to like $5,000-$10,000 a day here. Guys, by the way, comment slides again. We'll be like wrapping up. I'm gonna call with Alex. So that's good, my man. Yeah, let him review. Take the suggestions that we have outlined today. Implemented, guys, implemented, because it's everyone's kind of like, if you're not catching up, if you're just still using like this like general store like templates with like very basic, like just slapping those things, I mean, you might be profitable today, but it is most of the time you won't be profitable. Even like it's competitive space right now, so you want to be focused on what the product can do for a user, for a customer, right? Like, and just dialing in on that angle, right? Just like making it very, very like appealing, very, very attractive, so that people can kind of like use the product and achieve the goals that they have. Let me just review quickly here. Guys, by the way, yeah, comment slides below so that I can guys, comment slides below. So hold on, it's we're going live twice. All right, we're going live twice. That's crazy. Yep. You should do comparison difference between sizes and prices. Exactly, right? Like, so you go on Apple website, right? You want to buy, right? They always give you options. Okay, so compare like whatever those things are, the bulbs, for lights. Compare them like 12%, like 15 centimeters, right? Like 20, and then like kind of like all the main like features also like outline here, and also if there are like any extra features, or you can also find out if your agent has maybe more premium version of this product, right? Let's say like $70 or like $100 version of the product, because then you will be still selling some of those. Let's say only like 3-5% of people buy the most expensive option, but your average order value would go up dramatically. And so this is what I would do here. This is what I would do. Guys, let me know if that was valuable, like if this call was good. And we will be wrapping up. A lot of people have been asking about the mastermind, right? So mastermind is, we have mastermind for people who are already doing at least $100,000 per month in revenue, like 7-figure businesses, brand owners, drop shippers, and who want to connect with other people that are doing those numbers at an even higher level up, being like having like accountability group with another amazing people, and also like dial in other advertising platforms like TikTok, dial in the Pinterest, dial in the native ads, right? All of these other platforms that would allow you to scale your business exponentially, possibly get your business in the retail if you were on this stage. So we bring in the best experts, we masterminding together, kind of like how to scale businesses, collaborating with each other. So that is amazing thing. We have our first event in January. So we come together for a few days, basically, learning from each other, exchanging insights, having amazing time here in Miami. So we'll have amazing blast here. So guys, if you are interested in that, just comment mastermind below. This is only for people who are already doing numbers, who investing in themselves, like trusting their ability to like scale their businesses. Like this is only for advanced e-commerce entrepreneurs. So just comment mastermind below. One of our team members will reach out, give you more details, and we'll see if that's a good fit for both sides. And if you need help, like on the more on the more like virtual way, then we have the e-commerce scaling secrets programs. Every week we're getting people who are doing 7-8 figures in revenue, amazing people masterminding together as well in a more like virtual format. We have calls weekly, so we're exchanging insights, what's working with each other, and also have adding the crypto calls, our crypto strategy, like how we're investing. So if you have some capital now, you want to invest it so that kind of like multiplies, and especially with all of the inflation, so then your money doesn't go to shit as you're growing your business, working so hard, so your money doesn't go to shit as time goes. So this is something we cover for private clients, guys. So if you need help with that, just comment scale below. One of our team members will reach out to you. We'll give you more details. Just comment scale below. And we have quite substantial like cryptocurrency investment at this stage, because the inflation is just crazy, right? Like, and it doesn't seem like it will get like any better. So we're investing in things that are having at least kind of like alternative assets, right? Like, so this is what we do. This what also is as time goes, like imagine you invested like in some of the cryptocurrencies like 1 year ago, right? 1 year from now, you'll be thinking, I should have invested like into cryptocurrency 1 year ago, right? Which will be like this year, this moment. So this is what we're focusing on to just like multiply the capital while we are focusing on the main business. So comment scale below, guys, if you need any help with that, we'll help you out. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It was an amazing call. You guys are awesome. Very, very good questions. We will connect next week. So guys, drop your questions. If you're in the brand hypergrowth, if you're not in our community, brand hypergrowth, you fucking should be. You fucking should be. And please join here, right? It is our community on Facebook. It's called Brand Hypergrowth, right? And guys, we also are looking for people that want to become media buyers, right? So this is for people who like maybe don't make like as much volume with e-commerce as they wish. They don't make as much profit as they wish, and it just doesn't make sense, right? But if you have those skills, if you have like ecom skills, and you want to make $100,000 a year, you want to make like 10, some of our team members making like $15,000 a month, working from home, and pretty much helping like e-commerce businesses grow. We have a special offer that we are like rolling out. So if you just comment Ecom below, then one of our team members can get in touch with you and can give you more information on that. Pretty much give you we give you like all of the skills, all the training, all the resources, and then so you become pretty much a certified Ecom growth specialist. And once you have those skills, we also help you within our network of clients and connections that we have. We help you to land, kind of like provided the opportunity to get a job, a position, one of the companies, and where you can grow, like you can get again to like $150,000 a year working from home, making great impact and making great income. So if that's you, just comment Ecom below, so we'll share with you more details how this works. And guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.